check that my stream is running over on YouTube. Hello. Hello, hello. Oh, lots of you in tonight. Amanda just started watching, realised I was watching the show from 2 weeks ago. Oh, you'd have been disappointed there. Or maybe you'd have been thinking, why are those things that I bought 2 weeks ago in this show again? How's that happened? Thank you, Bleak to Chic Studios. Put my teeth in. Hi, Orson Cart. Hi, Chelsea. Hi, Jules. Hi, Rosemary. Excellent. Gosh, I'm just going to take a moment to have a breath because I've been racing around the house trying to get the kids to bed, and only just made it down the stairs in time. I did prioritise, and I've got my pina colada, you'll be pleased to hear. So as ever, everything is already listed. So if you click the button on the bottom right hand corner, you'll be able to see all the listings. I'm just going to check that we're live streaming over on YouTube, and it looks like we are. Won't let me click on it, mind you, but it looks like we are. Let me just go back. I had problems with this last week. What's everybody been up to? Anybody had any good purchases this week? I have had lots of lovely things, and I've just edited this week's thrift haul video for YouTube, and that has gone live for my channel members today. So that will be live to the public on Thursday, and there will be things in there that will be coming up in upcoming Whatnot shows. Okay. No, that's not right. Sorry. Nearly there, nearly there. There we go. There's the side of my face over on YouTube. Thank you to everybody watching over there too. If you want to come over, you can scan the QR code and it will bring you over and give you some free credit. So, as I said, everything's already listed. It's all in the shop listings in the bottom right. I will give you a quick look around. We've got quite an autumnal vibe today. Lots of lovely browns, reds, oranges, and we've got 2 giveaways. So this is the follower giveaway. It's one of my upcycled necklaces, and this is the buyer's giveaway. And that one is also an upcycle. It was a single earring, and it's sterling, and it's on a sterling chain. So that will be coming up later. We have got lots of lovely necklaces and pendants, and we've got rings, brooches, bangles, you name it, it's here this evening. Thank you, Jules. I'm assuming that's live on YouTube. I also love on YouTube. Great. Anybody got any requests where we should get started? Let me know. I can see there's some pre-bids on things already, so thank you very much for that. Shall we have a very quick whiz around the light box and see what's here, just to give you a better look? So we've got some sterling rings, pretty cubic zirconia ones. Excuse this rather odd angle at the top of my head. These pretty ones. We've got a little grey pearl. The butterflies are coming to me thick and fast at the moment. I'm scared of butterflies, as you'll know if you've been here before. Not scared of the jewellery ones, fortunately, but they're just everywhere, these butterflies at the moment for some reason. So there's a few sterling rings. Then we've got these gorgeous artisan leaf earrings. We've got a bag charm and a scarf. We've got some brooches. This one has had a lot of love. Gorgeous abalone or PowerShell, as it is known, brooch. I've got some fabulous stacking bangles that would be perfect for this autumn season. Some gorgeous sterling and gemstones and mother of pearl. I've actually popped these earrings out because I need to check the gemstones on those, but I have these gorgeous onyx art deco style ones and some freshwater pearls. We've got some vintage and some upcycled pieces here, and some beads as well, and some more butterflies over there. So anything that you fancy to start off with, or shall I pick at random from the list? Let's see. See what strange order it's put it in tonight. Shall we start off with This amber one is near to the top of the list. Now I've stacked these all beautifully on here in a way that they're probably all going to tangle up. So this is a really pretty piece of amber. I'll try and hold it a bit closer to the light. And it came into me in, I think, a donation or possibly a charity bag of broken bits. And so I have re-glued the post here with jeweller's glue, and then this is a new jump ring, and this is a Preloved chain, which is one of these ones that's marked 18 karat gold plated. So it's just a costume piece with a very light plating of white gold. And that one, oh, let me just check the length of it for you. As usual, I haven't opened my tape measure, so it's going to be noisy when I pull it out. Oh, sorry, that's horrible, isn't it? 16 inches on the chain on this one, but I've given it a big enough jump ring that you can move it over onto a different chain if you prefer. And we're starting this one at £5. Chelsea, the flower ring and necklace. Oh yes, we can look at that one next. So this is real amber. I black light tested it, but I can feel that it's amber. And just to show you the kind of size, it's a really pretty one. Amanda likes this one. Isn't it lovely? Thank you, Amanda. Now, what I don't have ready is my little stickers with all your names on. Let me see if I can find you easily, otherwise I'll write a new one. I always forget something. I need to write myself a list. Because I'm all for zero waste, every week everybody's names get written down on a post-it note when they've bought something, and then I keep the post-it notes so I can reuse them, which is great in theory. It's just that I've been doing this for a few months now and I've got quite a lot of post-it notes. Where are you? Okay, so we're going to look at that cubic zirconia one next. There you are, Amanda. Got 2 post-it notes with your name on, but they were right at the bottom, nearly the last one. Okay, so Chelsea wanted to see this one. So it's a really pretty pink and white cubic zirconia ring. And I looked at this for ages because the centre of the flower there, I couldn't quite work out whether it was missing a stone or not, but I'm pretty sure that it's not supposed to have one. I think it's just the shape of the stamen of the flower, if that makes sense. And it's marked, I think, just with a 925. Yeah, there's a 925 on the back there. And it's a big size O or a 7. And then in this week's thrift haul, I had a very small charity shop mystery bag, and this was in there. It's not silver, but it has the look, and it was such a good match that I thought I would throw that one in with the ring. So you get that bundled in as well. It's got no markings on, so I think it's just costume, but it's a nice quality one. Look at the back of it. I did think it was silver when I first pulled it out, but sadly no marks. So let's find that one. So we've got a pre-bid of 5 on this one. It's pretty, isn't it? Do you want to see it on the finger? You need to write post or post-it note to tell you not to lose your post-it notes. I do indeed. Hi DB Clothing. Yeah, really pretty one. This would be cute stacked up as well if you had some plain ones either side too. Evening. Thanks for joining me. Thank you, Chelsea. I better take it off now, haven't I? Somebody bought the ring that I was wearing last week when it didn't sell. And I was like, oh yeah, maybe I'll keep that one. And then somebody said, could you run it? I was like, okay. Okay, I'll sell you the lovely jewellery. Where's your post-it note, Chelsea? Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I don't know what was going on with the post last week. I think I did post them. I managed to post them on Wednesday afternoon. So they should have been arriving Friday, but it seemed to be Saturday and a couple on Monday. So I'm sorry if you were left waiting for your parcel. I did send them tracked 48 within like 12 hours of the auction, or within 24 hours of the auction anyway. Hopefully it'll be a bit quicker next week. Chelsea, where's your post-it note? It's going to be at the bottom again, isn't it? I think we're going to have to write new ones because this is going to get... no, I can't find it. Where are the new post-it notes? Bear with me, sorry. No, it's just not there, so I'll write you a new one. Anything else you particularly want to see on the list? Otherwise we'll just run through them. Yeah, they did, Sarah. No, I can't remember who it was. They didn't at all. I obviously wanted to sell. I was wearing my silver abalone dangly earrings today. Lots of admirers. Oh, abalone is gorgeous, isn't it? I think it's really, really sought after at the moment. It seems to be a popular one. All the bangles. Okay, that's great. What was I going to say? I feel like there was something else. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Sarah, was it you who asked for... I do need to alphabetise those. I mean, who's got the time for that? Maybe my 10-year-old did it. Sarah, was it you who was after body piercing stuff? Let me know in the comments if it was. Yes. Would you like... I'm not going to run them, but you can have these with your next order. I've got this bag of bits that I've just been collecting over ages. There's all sorts of bits in there. I don't even know what some of these things are for. I haven't sterilised them, but I've put a sterilising wipe in there. If you want those, just say and I will post them to you. Great, okay. You need to post it now. I'm just going to write a new one. I have a confession that I hadn't linked who you were from your email and your username because they were different. So if sorry for not acknowledging that before. Yeah, I hadn't made the connection. Okay, where should we go next? The rings are all at the top, so let's have a look at this one. So I bought a job lot of rings, which you will see in this week's video if you watch my YouTube channel. And this was in there. This is a size M and a 6. And the lady that I bought it from, she did tell me a little bit about each of the rings, and she thought this one was sterling, but it doesn't have any markings on, and I'm pretty sure it's not if you look at the back of it there, so I haven't even tested it. I don't think it is. In fact, I think it's got one of those 18 karat gold plating markings. Let me just have a look. Yeah, it's an 18 karat gold plated marking, but don't get too excited about that. That's just a, costume coating. But I think it probably is a real pearl. It's very pretty. She told me that it was a real pearl. And Sarah got a new piercing last Friday. It was at the top of the list and now it's not at the top of the list. Dearie me. This drives me mad. We're going to start this one at £2. 36 piercings. Wow, that's incredible. The last one I had was like, must have been nearly 10 years ago now. And it took so long to heal that it really put me off having any more. But I think I probably will get another ear piercing when my girls have their, or if they want to have their ears pierced. Sorry, let's put that back on there. Thank you, Chelsea. A few on your face. Okay. So I've got a little, my mum calls it my display rack on my ear. I've got 5 on this side, but I've only got 3 on this side. So there is a room for a couple more when my girls have their ears pierced, if they want to. I used to have my nose pierced and all the way up the right side of my ear. So I'm the left side of my ear. Cartilage can take up to a year. Yeah, I think it probably was. And I couldn't sleep on that side, which is a bit of a nightmare. That does put me off a little bit, having the other side done. 18. So I had my belly button pierced when I was 16, but I'm past the belly button piercing stage, wearing the piercing, unfortunately. Don't think anybody wants to see that. Hurts a lot. I didn't really think it hurt a lot, but not when I had it done, but in the healing. Wow, very impressive. Okay, should we stick with rings? Do you want to stick with rings for a little bit? Let's have a look at this butterfly one. So this is an adjustable one because it's silver, you can pull it out, but I will show it to you on my finger because I think if you pulled it out too wide, the butterflies would be too, they'd be really far apart. And it has a nice 95 marking and a little maker's mark or branding mark there, but I don't recognise it. So I'll leave you to look that one up. Chelsea wants tattoos. Yeah, I don't have any tattoos. Size M, this one at the moment, but as I say, you could make it a little bit bigger or smaller. Or I think what would be quite cool with this one is you could wear it at the top of a finger, or it could go on the little finger too. So order piercing stud to gently reopen piercings. Oh, that doesn't sound too fun. Okay, we're starting this one at £5 and it is a sterling one. Let me bring it back out into focus for you. So you've got a little butterfly and a big one there. And it's really sweet, the detail goes around the side here as well. And on that side. Lots of tattoo talk. Yeah, I'm clueless on tattoos. I've never been with anybody to have a tattoo. Not yet anyway. I mean, my friends are all at various stages of having midlife crisis, so you never know what might happen in the next few years. Pina colada time. Tracy on YouTube says, good evening. I've had a rare 18 karat gold plated brooch and a beautiful watch this week. That was when I asked, what have you found? That's awesome, Tracy. Well done. Anybody else had any good purchases this week? Shall we stick with rings while we're here? I've got another cute little sparkler. So in this whole, I bought this whole box of rings, and there was a really special one in there which is not in the sale, but you'll see that if you watch this week's video. And this one I'm wearing at the moment because it's just pretty and sparkly instead of my actual engagement and eternity rings. Found a bracelet that fits my hands. Fits over your hands, do you mean? Gorgeous wooden bangle for 50p, but can't get it off. Oh no, what are you going to do? Oh dear. You need to make your hands really cold, maybe, in the sink, and then maybe it'll go down. I'm sure we don't have huge hands. Okay, right, sorry. I get distracted by the tattoo talk and the bracelet talk. So this one is a size M, and it's sterling silver again with a cute little cubic zirconia. And my list's gone wonky again. So we're also starting this one at £5. Sandpaper. Or maybe a saw. I don't recommend you do it yourself though. Maybe get somebody else to do the sawing, somebody with really steady hands. Oh, I hope you can get it off, Amanda. Cooking oil, yeah, you could do that, although it might stain the wood, mightn't it? Or it might make the wood look amazing if you did it all the way around. I went through a recorder playing phase in the lockdowns because I was teaching my 10-year-old how to play, and I bought a lovely wooden recorder on another well-known auction site, and I remember having to oil that to bring it back to life. Okay, so this ring is a really cute little silver one. It's at the top end of a size M or a 6, so it's quite a little one. Again, this one you could wear at the top of the finger because it's a plain one. That's how it looks on its own, or as a pinky ring. Sterling again, and there's a nice 925 on there. And this one we're starting at just £4. Could use the ring cotton thread method, but use string. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hi, Aya, good evening. Sorry I didn't see you come in. Hi, House of Harlow. Sorry if I've missed people coming in. Lots of you have been in and out. Thank you. This set of rings that came in, it was one lady who had thrifted them over a period of time, and she must have had small fingers because they are quite small sizes. I found your post-it note. Gosh, gently as you don't want your hand or wrist to swell. Good luck. Let us know. Let us know how you get on. I have got one bigger ring. This one you might have seen before. I have run it before, but it's just so cool. I thought I would run it again at £1. This is costume, and as you can see, it's got some plating loss, but it is just so cool. Look at that. It doesn't really suit my skinny fingers. I don't know why I've got these tiny hands, but they don't go with the rest of my body. It does make it quite handy for buying rings. So this one is actually an X or an 11. And we're going to run that one at £1 if anybody fancies it. So it's not turquoise, it's turquoise colour, but it has the look. You wouldn't know, would you? Hi Bo, hi Sonia and Emma and DNH and Minnie. Thanks for dropping in. How's everybody doing? I think we went from one extreme to the other with the rings there, didn't we? Tiny one to a big one. Is that all of our rings? I think that might be. Where should we go next? Should we do the bangles? So I've put, let's do this one first. It's got a few pre-bids on it. This is so cool, guys. This is a really heavy chunk of a bangle, and it's hard to say whether it's modern or vintage because it could be modern to look vintage, but I think its condition sort of points to it being vintage as well. So it's on a brass base. It's really heavy, and then it's got this black with these swirls of paint in it, very Jackson Pollock style. It's very, very cool. But condition wise, it does have some cracks. So there's one there, one there, and one there, and one there. So basically all the way around. But you can't see that when you're wearing it, I don't think. You can see on the camera how cool it looks. So I started this one at a low price, and it's had a few pre-bids on it. Hopefully you noted the condition in the description. So when you're looking at the show listings before I go live and you're going to put in pre-bids, if you check in the description, I'll always, if there's any condition issues, I'll put it in there as well. I haven't polished this one up because I didn't want it to look like it wasn't vintage, but you could do that, and I think the inside would be shining and round here would be shining as well. Very heavy, very cool. Thank you, a little vintage vibe. Now let me try and remember, is it Natasha? Have I got that right? I hope so. Let me see if I can find your name quickly. Yay! I'm so bad at names, and do you know what my worst is? If I see somebody out of context, I not only can't remember their name, but I can't remember where I know them from, even if I see them like on a daily basis. It's so embarrassing. You know, I've spoken to somebody in the supermarket before, and they've walked away, and I said to my husband, "Who is that?" And he's like, "That's our neighbour." I just don't know. Oh, it's so embarrassing. My boss at work made a nice vintage piece look modern, and nearly had a heart attack. What did they do to make it look modern? So I obviously do upcycling, but I do try and do it in a sympathetic way. And sometimes people comment and they don't like what I've done, but usually, you know, I've done it because the piece was going to go in the bin otherwise. I buy bags of broken bits and so on. So, you know, I do it how I think the piece should be. And I feel like that's up to me, not the people that are watching and putting these mean comments in. Silver and a nice patina, and she scrubbed it away. That's interesting because I found a Taxco silver pendant over the summer, and it's black, like it's properly black, and I've cleaned it so that it's not physically dirty, but it's so black, and I haven't polished it up, but it's got this beautiful brass inlay that would shine if I polished it, and I can't decide what to do. What would you do? Let me know. Okay, we've also got these brown tone ones. So this is lovely. I think this is probably modern, and it's got these different colours of wood inlay, and again on a brass base. And this one is plastic. I couldn't tell you what type of plastic it is. It's really, can you hear it? It's sort of lightweight. I don't know. I couldn't tell you the age of that, whether it was modern or vintage, but it's very cool, and I thought that they would make a nice pairing. And I think they're just standard size. I didn't actually measure the other one, did I? But I think they're all standard size across the middle. It's about 6.5 centimetres. And we're starting that one at £2. It has a pre-bid on it. Chelsea likes those ones. I'll show you on the rest. By the way, if you can hear this jangling against my other bracelet, it's annoying, just let me know and I'll take it off. Everyone has different tastes and preferences. I don't think there's any right or wrong when it comes to jewellery. Yeah, I think so. I had a reel that went viral on Instagram over the summer, and people wrote really rude things on it to the point where I was sort of scared to log into Instagram because they were being so mean. And I was like, I'm doing it for me, not you. Why do you have to be so mean? Thank you, Chelsea. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, you know, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Yeah, it was a bit horrid, but I mean that's the sign of a successful social media post, isn't it? When people start being horrible to you, it shows that you've reached a point, doesn't it, that people feel like they can say whatever they want. So rude. Anyway, they're probably not happy with their lives, which I'd obviously wouldn't wish on them either. But it makes me feel better that they must have something else going on. So let's look at this one. Yeah, they'll boost visibility. Yeah, and your lovely comments, Amanda, always make up for it. Yeah, the first time I had a troll comment on YouTube, I was like, yes, I've made it. Okay, so this one is absolutely gorgeous. Do we think that's a sunflower? I think it's probably a sunflower. And then we've got these beautiful reds. So this is going to be so lovely for the autumn. And what is it? I think it's plastic. I think it's plastic on wood. And it's wider than the other ones. It's 6.5 centimetres opening again, so standard size, but it's wider this way. How cool is that? Love it. This one also has pre-bits on, so let's get that one running. Again, hard to say on the age on this one. I would say it's probably a modern one. But, you know, I say modern as if it's in the last 20 years because that still feels like yesterday to me. Natasha likes this one. Yeah, I've never seen one quite like this before. I get so many bangles in, and they take up so much room, so it's lovely to get some into new homes. You're free. Oh, well done, Amanda. Congratulations. Hair conditioner. Oh, I hope it didn't ruin the bangle. Thank you, Natasha, for that one. Where is your... Oh, you're going to be awesome with those two bangles. You're going to wear them together? That would be cool. They look too big. Yeah, I think it looked too big on my wrist as well. Great, great, great. I'm glad Amanda's free. I think we need some more pina colada. Right. Okay, this one is definitely a vintage one. And you may have seen this one before. I think I ran it in a very early show when I didn't have very many people watching. So this is vintage, and it's very much in vintage condition, which is why it's got such a low start price. You can see the discoloration on the metal, but it makes it look vintage. You can see that it's a vintage one. So there's a good look around. It's a clamper. The spring is good on it still. You could stack it or wear it on its own. Makes a nice clicking noise when it comes off. This one has a pre-bid of £1 on it. Chelsea likes this one. Did you just up your own bid there, Chelsea? I don't know what happened there. I like this one too. I thought it was lovely. I think it may have come in with broken bits. I can't quite remember now. I think I might be having this one. Thank you. Where is your... There we go. Let's stick with the bracelets. We've got just a couple left, I think. Okay, so this next one is such a cool pairing. Look at these. Oh, that's good. I love a stack. I love a stack of bangles or bracelets. I have lots. I think I will at one point do a video of my bangle collection because I've got quite a lot. And I love these ones as well, but I can't keep everything. So this one has a sticker on it that says made in India. And it's a really nice dark tone silver. And then this one, this is hard to say its age because they've been made more recently as well to look old. This one has one stud missing just there. And then it's got this wooden base and metal studs, and I just thought they would look so cool together. I think again they're a 6.5. Yeah, they're a 6.5 across the middle. And that's what they look like on. I think they probably would look like they were actual silver, you know, if you're wearing them with other silver jewellery. And Chelsea's got a pre-bid on these ones. Aren't they cool? Actually, they go with my ring look. Do we have any other bangle collectors in? I love the noise that bangles make, you know, different noises. That one I've just noticed that is still there, but it's got a little bit of discolouring on it there. Let me know, Chelsea, if that puts you off, because I didn't notice that before when I took the photos. That's strange, isn't it? Why that one's discoloured and not the others. Anyway, sorry about that. Let me know, Chelsea, if that puts you off it. One of them goes with the bracelet. My grandma left me. Oh, that's gorgeous. I have bracelets from both of my grandmothers, actually. One is a rolled gold and the other one is a silver. And so if I'm going out for an evening, then I can choose whether I'm wearing gold or silver and be wearing one of my grandma's things. That's really nice. Oh, Chelsea liked the other one anyway. That's good. Now, this one would be lovely for autumn. These are seeds, and I think they might be African seeds, but don't quote me on that. They've been hand knotted together onto this bracelet, and I'm pretty sure it is a vintage piece. Oops. We're starting this one at just £1. I haven't attempted, is that a slider? I was going to say I haven't attempted, oh, it is a slider. I was going to say I haven't attempted to undo the knot on it, but it's a slider. Really cool for autumn. Thank you, Amanda. You've got a couple of nice autumnal looking pieces in your tray there. Yay! So we've done the bracelets already and we've done the rings. We're flying through. Where should we go next? We've got lots of necklaces, so should we clear off the other bits first? We've got some brooches to look at. Let's have a look at this one. I don't think that Nick is in tonight, but she loves vintage glass. This, from the research I did, it looks like it's probably check glass. Red is quite an uncommon colour to find in vintage beads, and this one has a slight nick out of it there, but I think it's probably antique. It's missing one marquisite and it's got that little nick, so it's not perfect, but it is gorgeous. It's got the old C-style clasp and it still closes nicely. It's a sort of bronze tone. Size-wise, be nice on a jacket or a clutch bag. And this one we're starting at £4 due to the condition. That is a bargain because it's a lovely, lovely piece of glass. Hi Philly, thanks for joining. Blidal, don't know how you say that, sorry. So after brooches and necklaces, I've got lots of necklaces today. Shall I do the ones that have bids on next perhaps, and then you'll know what you've won or not. So this one I think has got a good age to it as well. It's a really lovely creamy base with birds. There's a little bit of colour loss there in the centre, just a tiny little bit where maybe it's rubbed on something. This is also a C clasp, and as you can see the back is quite tarnished. I haven't tried to do anything to clean that up because it is a vintage looking vintage piece. Ah, Nick, were your ears burning? Hello, I was just talking about you because I just run this one and I was wondering whether you might be able to confirm. I think that that is probably a piece of check glass in there. Because of the colour. This was, I think, an antique one with marquisites, but it didn't go, so shout if you're interested in that one. So we're going to run this one. It's got a pre-bid on it of £2. Oh good, thank you Nick. Isn't that lovely? Chelsea likes that one. I feel like the focus point changes every week. I'm getting quite close up today. I think Chelsea's going to nab this one. That's a lovely brooch for £2. Well done, Chelsea. Thank you. Where are you? You need a bigger tray tonight. You're going to have a lovely big box with those bangles in. No, thank you. Okay, let's have a look at this one because this has had a lot of love in the old pre-bids. So this is abalone or power shell. It's the same shell but with two names, and it's found in New Zealand. And this is a costume brooch, but it's a lovely heavy one. This came out of my TV shoppers haul. But it turned out that it was mostly Marks and Spencer's stuff in the bag, but there were some exceptionally pretty pieces in there. So this one has no branding on it, no maker's mark, so I couldn't tell you where it's from, but it's got a safety clasp and it's nice and heavy and it's just beautiful. If you like butterflies, which sadly I'm frightened of them, so I wouldn't wear it. But it is beautiful, beautiful shell. And this one has got some pre-bids on, so we'll set that one running. Jules likes this one. You could actually put this on a necklace as well if you wanted. Oh, got outbid before the show started. I do have another abalone brooch coming up, but it's a dolphin, so I thought I would probably save it for the summer, but if that's of any interest, let me know because I could run it in another show. Or I could probably find it now, it's somewhere on my table. So here's the size on this one. Thank you, Jules, and thank you for your pre-order as well. That was much appreciated. So if you did want to put a brooch onto a necklace, a really easy way of doing that is to put one side of the clasp over the pin and then put some little beads across the bar, and then put the clasp over the other side, and then you can wear it on a necklace chain. That's my little tip of the evening. Let me see if I've easily got a piece of paper. Oh, that's lovely. I've heard lots of stories about butterflies and loved ones that have passed on. A couple of amazing stories recently, including one at a funeral where a butterfly came in during a speech at the wake. Yeah, really got me. Okay, where are we? We've got 2 more brooches to run. I think this one came out of the same bag of bits, and it's vintage style. Whether or not it is vintage or modern, I'm not sure. It's obviously got a modern-ish clasp on it, and it's got some sparklies. This would be really cool on a clutch, wouldn't it? Or you could wear it on a jacket. Let's see, where are we? We're starting this one at 3. It's nice and heavy as well. It's got a nice weight to it. Oh, that's nice. You guys are so nice. Nicer than the trolls I get occasionally. I did have a bit of trolling going on in a live show a couple of weeks ago over on the YouTube comments, and somebody very kindly defended me. That's the word I'm looking for, which is very sweet. Oh, hello on YouTube. I haven't looked at the comments for a little while. So, and Shika says, beautiful. May God bless you. It is so beautiful. I think that must be the butterfly. Thank you very much. The leaves earrings, Emily. Yes, I can. So these ones came in on studs. I forget where from now. But they were on studs that had just lost all of their plating. So these are on brand new gold tone steel hooks. And they are, as you can see, various colours of sort of copper and bronze tones, sort of gold tones. They're a nice big statement size. They're absolutely gorgeous. Let's see if I can find those quickly. We're starting these ones at 5. As I say, they're on brand new hooks. They make a lovely noise too. They are, aren't they? I think they look like artisan ones to me, but I can't be 100% confident on that. They're really cool. I love wearing leaf earrings in the autumn. Thank you. And that is your first purchase from me. Thank you very much, Emily. You do need a post-it note. Getting your first post-it note, how exciting. I feel like I've got a good process going on with the whole trays and the post-it notes, so I know what's for who, and then in the morning after I've been to the midweek car boot sale I can pack it all up. Those are gorgeous. Thank you very much, Emily. Shall we finish the brooches? I think we've got 1 brooch left, and then we could move on to the earrings. So this one was also in last week's video, and it was brand new Marks and Spencer's, and it was in a big box. So I've taken it out of the box so that I can post it in a large letter box, but if it ends up going in a big parcel, then I can send you the box as well if you would like it, because it would be a nice gift. It's got these purple sparklies in, and it's on a black metal, and we've got a safety clasp on the back here. It's a nice size. That would be lovely on your winter coat. Ah, Nick, I am wearing my pink vintage necklace. So this was from Faith's show last week. I just got a purchase in before going live myself. I love it. It came today. And she also sent me the giveaway, which was a diamond mining kit. And it's got different, it'll have a sort of mystery gemstone inside. It said 1 in 24 will be a diamond. So I think I'll probably do that with the kids, and I'll make a YouTube short. Thank you, Claire. The lampwork necklace, yes, I can. The red one. Thank you. And that's your first purchase from me. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, and I read that as Angel Claire, Angie Claire. Thank you, thank you. So that will go in a large letter box without its big box, unless you sort of bundle into a parcel size box, and then I can send you the box. The Marks and Spencer's box, if that makes any sense at all. Hopefully it does. Hi, Irina. Right, so we're going to look at that lampwork necklace after a little sip of pina colada. So when I first started my upcycling business in the first lockdown, a wonderful, wonderful lady who's a friend of a friend donated me all of her craft materials and stock from her business, which I think was probably in the 90s. And there was lots of things that she had made, and then just bags and bags of gemstones and glass beads. I was so lucky. It really sort of kick-started off my business, and I couldn't bear to cut up the things that she'd made. So this is one of those. So it's dead stock, as in it's never been worn before. It's the most beautiful red lampwork beads, and I think that Nick could probably confirm this, but I have been told in the past that red glass has to contain an element of gold to make it red. So please correct me if I'm wrong, but that is what I have been told. So lampwork glass like these, they're made over a flame, they're handmade. There's a whole variety of different glass beads in there. Oh, you're welcome, Emily. Hope you enjoy those. Aren't they gorgeous? And Angie Claire says it's for your bestie. Oh, that's lovely. If I can get you the gift box in the parcel as well, I definitely will try. Not sure if it's the case for modern glass. Okay, well, I don't know if it is modern glass. I don't know when these were made or where she got them from, but I say it won't have been worn because they all had new tags on them. I love lampwork glass. What am I looking for? I bought 2 beautiful glass necklaces for my own collection last week, which I will show in this week's video. There we go, it's got that one going. So Chelsea likes this one. Didn't actually check the length for you, did I? Can I do that before the timer runs out? Probably not. So that's where it sits. It's probably about a 20, I'd guess. Oh, clonk, 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 sorry. 21, not a bad guess. Oh, sorry for the noise. Thank you, Chelsea. Oh, I'm really excited for you to open this box. Lovely, lovely things. Okay, anything else that you want me to pull out, Chelsea, or I'll carry on going through the list. We've got a few more earrings to see as well. Just get my list back up. Excuse me. Earrings. As usual, we've got a right old mix of things. Thank you, Chelsea. So look at this cute little hand that I picked up at the car boot last week. It's really sort of twee on the back, but it was 20p, and I thought that would be awesome to hold some earrings on my whatnot shows. So these are obviously in modern, but they're so cool. They're just gold tone, and they have freshwater pearls. Which way to go to show you? Oh, that one's got caught in the hoop of my hoop earring. There we go. I don't think there's any markings on these at all, but they are little freshwater seed pearls on there. It's cute, isn't it? I also bought, I'll have to show it at some point, but it's behind the curtain at the moment on the windowsill, a really cool Victorian glass paperweight with a painting on the back of it, which is just amazing. That was also 20p. I bought it at the same time. Hello, thank you for raiding, Elle. I hope Elle's had a good show. What did everybody buy? We're just starting these lovely star and freshwater pearl earrings. Love the double camera. I do like the interaction of being seen, but I don't like this double chin at the angle of the camera. But you'll have to put up with that. Nick likes these ones, aren't they gorgeous? Thank you, Nick. You don't have a tray yet, do you, Nick? Let's pop you over there. I think we're going to need an assistant at some point to help with the back end. How can you do it? How do you do it? Oh, okay. I think you might have to do it before you actually go live, because I didn't do it before going live once and I couldn't get it to come on. So before you actually start the show, if you go into the three dots, one of them says face cam, and it's that one, and you can test it. But the problem is when you test it, it's got the start show thing across that camera, so you can't actually see whether the angle or the lighting is good. So I think it's okay. I actually normally have a big lamp here, but it died a couple of weeks ago, and so I haven't been using it for the last two. It doesn't seem to have made a big difference. Yeah, give it a go. You've got to be brave. I watch back and I'm like, oh, I'm not sure about this double chin. I think it is there in real life. I'm just in denial. Very kind of you to say there, Sarah. Right, so we've got a few more pairs of earrings. How about some sterling ones? Look at these bad boys. I thought these were bangles when I first got them out from wherever I got them from. I forget where now. These are 6 centimetres and they are twisted sterling, and they've been oxidised so that you can see the detail of the shape. And they are big stunners. Oh, bless you, Amanda. That's so sweet of you to say. So they are not perfectly flat. Or maybe if I put them that way. Or maybe they are if I put them that way. I think they have a slight twist at the top. I'm so paranoid that I won't point something out that somebody might not be happy with. But I mean, they're awesome. Ah, it was Lisa after Big Hoops. So these are sterling and they have a 925 on the bar here. It's far too small to show you on camera, but they are sterling silver. And these ones we're starting at 12 because it's quite a big silver size. They are a tube, I think, so that's a sort of hollow tube, and then they're on a hinge. I can't bear the ones that aren't on a hinge, that are harder to do up, but that's nice and easy to do up. Well, hoops like that in my 20s. No worries, Elle. Thank you so much for raiding. I hope you had a good show. Sorry I didn't make it on earlier to yours. I was bathing the 5-year-old as ever. Oh, until last week all my shows were me face, and this would be best of both. Yeah, it's good because you can kind of hold things up. I think Lex likes to do it going in between the two, but that's too much for me. I'll just stay here and you'll have to put up with my face. So right, get those earrings back up again. Sometimes it keeps it how I've got it on the list, and other times it doesn't. So these ones are pretty cool vintage earrings. So I have a Presidium gemstone tester, and these are testing as jadeite, and these ones are testing across the line that tells you it could be anything basically, but it is a gemstone. So if you know, shout, but I'm not sure enough to say what that stone is. But these are testing as jadeite and they're a lovely dark green. I haven't tested them for sterling. I'm just assuming that they're not. If you wanted them on fresh hooks, I can swap them over to silver plated hooks. Just let me know if you decide to go for them. Otherwise, I'll sterilise them and send them as is. But they are a pretty cool vintage style. And we're starting these ones at 5. I like these ones. Those of you that are just joining now, I have got a follower giveaway and a buyer's giveaway. I don't think I did show them right at the beginning. So we shall do those as well. Thank you, Aya. That's a lovely pair. how's about these ones? So more lamp work. These are absolutely stunning. We've got a little pink rose, and then they've got silver foil in the centre, and then little specks of green for leaves. Then these are Aurora Borealis beads at the top there that reflect all those beautiful colours. And I think these came in a bag of broken bits and they weren't on hooks, so I've put them on new surgical steel hooks, which for most people are hypoallergenic. If you would rather have silver plated, I can swap them over, no extra charge, just let me know. And they're nice and dainty little ones. Yes, your jadeite ring, yes. Lovely, lovely. So we're starting these ones at 6. Super pretty. So the handmade lampwork glass. Can you see them? Oh, there we go. We're actually getting a pretty good focus on. There we go. They're really shining in the light. KP Nuts, love the name. Welcome. We're just going through some earrings at the moment. These ones I think have silver hooks. Let me just check. Yes, there's a 925 on the hooks. So these ones are lava stone. So they're a black stone bead, and these are the ones that you can spray with perfume if you wanted to, and they hold the scent nicely. I don't know if you'd want to do that with earrings, but you could. And then you've just got a purple bead for decoration at the top and sterling hooks. And if you wanted them switched for new hooks, I would pop them onto silver plated ones free of charge, just let me know, otherwise I'll sterilise them before sending. And these ones we're starting at just £2. As I say, they have sterling hooks. They'd be quite cool for Halloween actually as well, wouldn't they? Because they're dark and purple. Had this debate with my 10-year-olds last night. She was helping me get next week's show ready, which is going to be Halloween, but it's going to be, there'll be a few themed things in there, but mostly it's going to be dark gemstones, blacks and purples. And she was saying that purple isn't a Halloween colour. I was like, of course it is. What do you guys think? I think it is. I used to be a goth back in my teenage days, and I used to wear black and purple. That was my colours. She disagreed. Maybe things have changed. Shady, me too, you were a goth. It was fun, but I love colour. Although I'm wearing black tonight, but I'm only wearing black to show off my fabulous new pink necklace. I think we've got 2 more pairs of earrings to go. We've got more butterflies, if you can believe it. These butterflies just everywhere at the moment. So these ones came in this fun little box. I don't know how old these are. Remember these kind of boxes? And it says S silver, and then we've got something, I don't know if that's Chinese or Japanese. But there are no markings on them for silver, and I haven't had time to test them. So they have polished up nicely with the silver cloth, but I'm pricing them as costume because I haven't had time to test them. They're studs, and they don't look like they've ever been worn, but they will be sterilised. Gothwear, black, purple and red, yes. I'm pleased you agree. So Bleedal, how do I say that? You'll like next week's show because it's all purples, greens, blacks, reds, orange, Halloweeny colours. Oh, good. I'm glad we're all in agreement there. I shall tell her she was wrong. This one's got a pre-bid on of £2. Chelsea likes these ones. So we've got pink sparkles, 4 on each one, and they've got a nice movement to them too. As I say, could be sterling, might not be. Hard to know. Unless you test it, and I just didn't have time to do that. Any excuse not to do any acid testing. I'm so clumsy. I've got these acid proof gloves, and the first time I used the acid I spilt like half the bottle all over the gloves. Thank goodness I was wearing the gloves. We're tuning for the green. I have green hair right now in time for Halloween. Awesome. Ex-punk goth, yes. You're my people, amongst my people. Chelsea, that's going in with your bits, thank you. Yeah, Chelsea's got some lovely things. Oh, these earrings, guys, are just gorgeous. I bought these for myself, and I just haven't ever got round to polishing them up and wearing them. So I polished them up yesterday and I thought, yeah, we'll put them in. I'd love to have blue hair. Fun fact, I dyed my hair purple once when I was a teenager, but I have, well, I say I have red hair because it used to be really bright ginger. It's now sort of strawberry blondie. I just didn't take to the colour. It just went like lank and greasy looking. Didn't work at all. Sad times. So these ones are sterling, obviously, and they've got a beautiful 95 stamp on the back. And they are testing as gemstone here, so I'm assuming that's a black onyx. These I don't think are the original backs, they're just a costume back. I wonder whether they preferred the way they sat with those on. So anyway, they're all nice and clean. Love those little holes here, like, well, that's a shame. The awesome cart, your comment is in red. Any idea why? I've never seen that before. So these ones we're starting at 10, and as I say, they are sterling and beautiful. Nick likes these ones. Aren't they gorgeous? They would be quite cool for Halloween too. A beautiful Art Deco style. There is a lady that works in my local cancer research store, and she has the necklace that matches these. But contains muted words. Oh. I wonder what the muted words. I haven't muted any words, so that must be a whatnot thing. Interesting. Congratulations, Nick. They're gorgeous. Thank you. Where have I put you up there? Oh, 2 pairs of lovely earrings for you. Shady was platinum blonde until lockdown. Yeah, lots of people changed their hair in lockdown, didn't they? And grew them out. Or do you have onyx and sterling earrings? I wonder if there were any gemstone earrings I don't have. I don't know. That's a lovely pair. So I think that's all of our earrings for tonight. There's one in the other. We've got loads of necklaces to look at, so don't fear, there's still lots left to go. Let's have a look at these two. So these came out of last week's unbagging. I think this is probably a bag charm, but I guess you could clip it to whatever you wanted to. It's got one of these spring clips. You could put it on a necklace chain, whatever you wanted to. And this is obviously a scarf clip. It's got a really nice, satisfying clip on it. I think they're probably modern to look vintage because they're quite shiny. And I'm just doing those a little bundle starting at £2. And this could be worn as a brooch clipped over something if you wanted to. Let's say that could go on anything. I was going to say bag charm or whatnot. Angie Claire likes these ones. Oh, you grew it out, Stevie Gone. There was a lot of people letting their hair, thank you, Angie Claire, letting their hair go out to grey. And I actually went grey in the pandemic. My hair's like white here and here. And that happened during the pandemic. I think it must have been the stress. So yeah, I was doing a lot of Googling. I was in a Facebook group and most people were growing out dye, but I'm actually allergic to hair dye. I discovered that when I did the purple dye as a teenager, so I haven't done it ever since. Other than I used to do highlights at the front, but I didn't ever put them near the scalp. Kept it natural. Oh, so you haven't? Oh, that's interesting. Some of my friends have said they don't know whether they've gone grey or not because they've just always dyed it since they were teenagers. Right, so let me find... Where's your tray, Angie Claire? There. Love or whatnot. It's a good word, isn't it? My mum was telling me what a whatnot is the other day. There's a piece of furniture where you put your whatnot on, I guess. Right. Let's have a look at some necklaces then. There are a few pieces that haven't gone, so I'll show those at the end. But if there's anything you want me to rerun that you've seen in the listing, let me know. Otherwise, we are on to necklaces now. So let's start with another one of these 90s dead stock items. So this is an artisan crafted, unworn, still had the tag on when it came into me. Couldn't bear to cut it up. So these are agates here. Really, really beautiful, sort of smoky brown colour, beautiful for autumn. And then these are red jasper at the top, which are just that really beautiful terracotta colour with little lines of black in, gorgeous. And then a silver tone heart clasp. Oh, it doesn't really go with my big plastic pink one. Get out of the way. Let's check the length on it. I think it's probably about an 18. Let's see. There will be a day where I don't have to measure necklaces. It's a 19.5. I'll just know when I pick it up what length it is, but I'm not there yet. So this one we're starting at 12, and so it's all gemstones. I'm not sure what these are, whether those are agates as well. I guess they probably are because they've got a bit of banding in them. And these really pretty orangey brown beads. They're kind of smoky brown. And then the jasper at the top there. Did I actually run that? I think I ran it and it didn't go. Let me know if I didn't press it. Shelves in a corner. Okay. We're still on the greys. Shaylee is an oversharer. I'm sure you've already noticed, so am I. Ask me anything, I'm terrible. Don't, because I'll tell you. Should we see some more gemstones? This is another one from the same artist. I think it's the last one from her this evening. Look at these. This is a really stunning, heavy piece. What is that, guys? Is it marble? Anybody know? And then these are glass up here, and we've got another heart-shaped clasp. Yes, the moon. I'll just show it to you here because my other necklace gets in the way, and I just can't be on a show and not wear a necklace. So sorry. I don't really ever leave the house with jewellery. Even if I'm going to the swimming pool, which I go twice a week, I still put my jewellery on and take it off when I get there, just like cheap jewellery, so it can stay in the locker. 20.5 inches this one is, and it's lovely and heavy, and it's got that lovely noise to it. Me too, Sarah, yeah. It does, and I still wear loads of earrings, even in the pool. Stainless surgical steel ones, so that they don't go black in the water. So it's brand new, unworn, 90s dead stock, beautiful gemstones. Oh, what have I just knocked off? Oh, an earring. Good, what not show needs the sound of a jangly necklace. It does. It does. No takers on that one. Nobody wants my moons. Should I cut it up? What do we think? Earrings and mascara, definitely. Definitely. Right, let's see what else we can get to on the list. So the next one is beautiful amethyst from Kit Heath, which if you haven't come across, it is a lovely silver brand. This is called something like Art Nouveau Heather, and it's a sort of nod to Scottish heather, obviously with the colour. And it's got the KH for Kit Heath, and I did find it online. It's definitely a Kit Heath one. It's not the original chain. I've put it on a beautiful silver chain which was sent to me this week by Jules. Thank you very much. She sent me some chains that she didn't need. I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, Jules, but this looks brand new to me. I don't think it's been worn. Beautiful shiny silver. Let me check the length of it for you. So it's 18 inches, and then it's got an extension on it of another 2. None of them are worn. Thank you so much. That was so kind of you. I've got so many pendants, and I find that they don't always sell unless they're on a chain. So I really, really appreciated that. We are starting this one at 20. So we've got 2 amethysts here and here. Nick likes this one. And it's open at the back, obviously marked 925 for silver. Really, really pretty. Thank you, Nick. Congratulations. You are over here. That's lovely. Let's see what's next. We've got a bit of Mexico silver, which if you know me already, you will know that I love Mexican silver. So Mexican hallmarks have 2 initials and then a number. So I guess if it was me, I would be like a CC01 or however many CCs there were, I would be the next number. And it's quite hard to see. I don't think you'll be able to see it on the camera, but that is in there. You've got Mexico 925, and then on the other side there's the numbers and the maker's mark. So that's the sign of a really good Mexican silver piece. And then it's resin with these really pretty little dried flowers inside it. It's an orange colour. It is slightly brighter than it's showing on my iPhone screen. And I think this is on another of Jules's chains. It's a sterling silver one. I wasn't quite sure whether to put it on a thicker chain or not, but I'll leave that up to the buyer if it goes. It's a 20-inch chain, so it sits nice and long. Very unusual. I couldn't find anything quite like it online when I was researching it. So we're starting this one at 15, which is a bargain for Mexican silver. Mexico are well known for being the best silver. Sarah says, when I have a shower and take off all my non-precious metal jewellery, there's a big pile. Yeah, I had to go for a scan a year or 2 ago of my inner ear because I have vertigo, and there was nothing wrong, thankfully. I just have this hideous vertigo. Did that start? Sorry, I think maybe it did. Let's do it again just in case. And they asked me to take off all my jewellery, and I was like, how long do you have? So I've got this massive pile. That was quite funny. I did an Instagram reel of it actually. The guy was like, are you going to be much longer? I was like, just a few more earrings. It was really funny. I was nervous the whole time I was in there that somebody was going to take my jewellery as well. Okay, let's see if you fancy this next one. Oh, mind you, I don't know if I can get it off the... So we've got these ones here. And these ones here. I don't know, let's see what we can get off easily from the stand. Should we have a look at this one? This one is quite intriguing. So this one is from Newbridge Silverware Jewellery. That's quite a long name. And it's not actually sterling, it's rhodium plated. And the wording for this pearl, it says natural shell pearl. So I don't know if anybody's come across this before. I haven't come across that exact wording before. Whether that means it's a natural pearl, as in a cultured pearl, but it doesn't look like one because it's so round, or whether it just means it's made from shell. A very odd wording. Anyway, it's called a Kelly pendant if you want to look it up, and I think it was at least £45 new. I don't think this is the original chain that it was on because it looks different to the one that's on their website, but it's just a silver tone snake chain. Very pretty, very classic. And it is 17 inches on that chain. And it's quite cool that the pearl is actually hinged on there, so you get a nice movement on it too. And I think this one we're starting at, yes, so starting at 8. I'll try and pay attention to it counting down now. Talking too much as ever. Yes, it's called a Kelly pendant. I don't know who it's named after. just to show you size. And as I say, it's rhodium plate, but nice shiny silver tone. No takers on that one. Can we get to this one? I've got another butterfly. I don't know what's going on with the butterflies, guys, at the moment. I might have to take some of these off. So this one was in last week's unbagging as well, and it's marked 925. So it's a rose gold tone over sterling. And these little black sparklies are testing as gemstone. And I think, where's the 925? Can't see it now. There's a 925 just on the clasp there. I had a feeling there was one on the butterfly as well, but I can't see it now. Bear with me 1 second. I just want to check it now that I've said it. I was sure there was one on the butterfly as well, but I can't see it now. Maybe there wasn't. Anyway, it doesn't come off of the chain, so it undoubtedly is also 925. And as I say, these are little gemstone crystals. This one has a pre-bid on, and we're starting at 15. Really pretty rose gold. And Jules likes this one. That's how it looks there. So Jules, if you win this one and you don't want it on the chain, I could cut the chain to get it off and then put a couple of jump rings on it perhaps. So we'll chat about that anyway. Thank you, Jules. It's a 16-inch chain, just for reference. Beautiful. Oh, and it will go with your butterfly brooch. How lovely. Sorry, my list just disappears every time. Let's see what we can get off. So this one has a pre-bid on it already, so let's have a look at this one. This is a huge chunk of sterling silver with a mother of pearl inlay. It's really heavy and it's marked 925, and it's on one of Jules's new silver chains, which has a 925 there. Keep the chain, great. Okay, I won't cut it then in that case. So this one is on an 18-inch chain, and I did actually bring the scales in with me to weigh this one for you because it is such a chunk. It's probably one of the chunkiest silver pieces that we've had on a show. And it is, I don't know if I can show you this actually at this angle. It's 17 and a half grams, so it's a nice chunky one, and I think it would look really cool on a thicker chain as well. If you wanted to move over, you can see it's a nice good size, really unusual. And we've got a pre-bid on this one at 18. Oh, Jules likes this one. Isn't that cool? I think it must be vintage. It's got a bit of a 90s Y2K vibe about it, hasn't it? I've had it quite a long time. I think possibly this might have even come out of my jewellery box and I moved it into inventory but never listed it. I can't quite remember now. It's very cool though, isn't it? Jules, you might win your chain back. Thank you, Jules. Do you want the chain on that one, or shall I take that one off? Oh, and also your other one from before the show, do you want the chain on that one? Because it was quite an interesting twisty chain. I don't want to out you in case you don't want it to be known that you made another purchase, but that was the chain on your other one. So let me know. No chain. Okay, thank you, Jules. Oh, we've got a lovely parcel coming too. let's have another look at another sterling one. Look at this beauty. So this was my friend's, and she very kindly gave it to me in a donation of lovely things. And it's purple enamel on sterling. Got a lovely 95 on the back there. It's on the original chain that she gave it to me with, which has got a 95 there, and it's got a really nice extension on the chain, so you've got two sizes. So this one is, so it's on the longest at the moment, and it is 18.5 inches. I'm going to have to do some maths now, aren't I? This will test me. And oh, it's 2 inches on the extension, so about 16.5 to 18.5 inches. So pretty. And we're starting this one at 15 as well. And here's how it looks on here. Oh, amazing, Jules. Oh, really? I think I ran it maybe at a higher price. I can't remember. And it didn't go, but it was quite early on when I didn't have many followers. So things were going either not going or they were going at cheaper prices, perhaps. Isn't it pretty, Chelsea? Love that one. That's funny that you've got 50 amber for a 50th, because my boss, where I worked before I was self-employed, she got this massive chunky amber necklace for her 50th, but she didn't really appreciate it, and I just coveted it, just loved it. Yeah, that's great. Shall we do the follower giveaway? So this is one of my upcycled necklaces. This I think came off a charm necklace that had loads of things on it, and I made some earrings. The earrings went in a previous giveaway, and it's on a Preloved silver tone chain. So anybody who is a follower can enter. You need to be over 18 and in the UK as well. If you don't already follow, you just click my name, click Sustainer Beads at the top and follow my profile, and then you can enter. So we've got 5 minutes until the winner of that one. Let's see what we're going to do next. Still some lovely things to go. How about we look at this Tiger's Eye one? So, hi Jordan. So this one, this is odd. It says SP on it, which normally stands for silver plated, but it's gold tone. Anybody know what that might mean? Bizarre. And it's Avon. So I don't know, maybe they'd run out of plain tags and they'd gold plated that one. I don't know. Bizarre. Anyway, it's an Avon costume one in gold tone, and it has this beautiful tiger's eye at the bottom here. Lovely beads, and it's got a really cool extension that you can actually take off, look, if you wanted to. Let's just check the length. So this one comes with matching earrings as well, all in the same listing. So it's 18 inches at its longest, and there's actually 4 inches on the extension, so it's 14 inches on the shortest, so you could wear it really high up in the neck. So right up high. Oh. I can't see which way to go. Still haven't learned which way I've got to turn. Absolutely gorgeous. And the earrings match exactly with two beautiful pieces of tiger's eye. So you get both in the one listing. Let's go on. We're going to start this one at 8. And it's for the whole set. I was going to cut this one up. So if it doesn't go, maybe it's in the murder pile for upcycling. I don't know. It's very cool. Oh, it's going in the murder pile, guys. You'll save me. Save the items from me. That's my husband opening the fridge. Have you heard that strange noise? It needs oiling so we can tell when each other's snacking, because it goes. It's probably stealing my Pepsi Max, I expect. Everything creaks in our house, but it's quite handy because we know where everybody is, especially with young children. You know when somebody's got out of bed and can race to them before they wake up the other one. Right, just sorting this one out. This one has had a lot of love over on YouTube. So this one came in one of my unboxings and it was a lonely earring. I was gutted that we didn't find the other one, but just look at that power shell. It's gorgeous. And it's on brass. It's got a vintage look about it, hasn't it, for sure? And I have upcycled it into a necklace by moving it onto this bronze tone chain, which has an extension, so it's not one that you can take off the chain, although if you wanted to put it on a different chain, I could take it off this and put it on a bigger jump ring for you. And now he's blowing his nose. I hope you can't hear all of that. I told him off the other week for being noisy. Not the Pepsi Max. I am a complete Pepsi Max addict, and I got a soda stream for my birthday, so I can make great big bottles of it now, which is not necessarily a good thing, but I think I'm actually drinking less of it because I can see how much I'm drinking. It had got a bit crazy. So we are 14 inches on the short length and 17 just over on the longest because it's got an extension on the back. Hi Gem Shop, welcome in. So an upcycled bronze earring to necklace. Where are we? This one I'm starting at 15. Oh. Just love abalone / power shell. So pretty. Oh, giveaway. Good luck, everyone. Chelsea, congratulations, Chelsea. Thank you very much. I shall pop that in your tray. Thank you very much, Chelsea. Woohoo! So if you didn't win that one, don't worry, because there is also a buyer's giveaway, which is this beauty. This is another earring upcycle. It's a mother of pearl sterling silver on a sterling chain. So that is coming up at the end as well. Yay, love a giveaway. Let's go back to autumn. Let's have a look at this one. This, guys, is really heavy. It looks like it would be a light one, but it's heavy beads. I think if you took that apart, you'd probably find glass under there. They kind of feel like those beads that you get at the bottom of a curtain, you know, to keep the drop. Nice and heavy, and they've got these beautiful leaves on fabric. So cool. Really nice for autumn. I'll have to do an approximate length on this one because the shape of it's a bit awkward to measure. I don't know how 20. It's probably about 24 if it was laid end to end, and it's one that you just pop over the head. There's no clasp on it. And this one we're starting at just £3. I think I might keep that power shell one for myself. What do you think? Unless somebody changes their mind. I like this one for autumn. No takers on my autumnal beads. Oh, thank you. I just get really nervous when I run the upcycled ones because I'm like, something I've made. It's worse. It's much worse than running the vintage ones that I've just picked, and I can't take any, there's no feeling in it, you know, unless it was something I really wanted to keep. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, we're looking a bit emptier now. Oh, the next one is an upcycle, so this is also very autumnal. This was a broken brooch. Its bar is missing from here, so I've just put a jump ring on there, and it sits slightly above on the chest because of the bar. Isn't it a beautiful, beautiful brooch? It had to be saved. It's got this tassel. This looks like a citrine, but it is glass. and it's got oranges and yellows on a gold tone, and then it's on a new gold tone steel necklace, which I think is about 19 or possibly 20 inches. Let me just check. 20 inches. Is that right around here? And this one we're starting at 15 as well. So thank you to people joining. If you want to see what needs to be run or could be rerun, it's all in the bottom right hand side in the listings. Shout if there's anything you want to see again. I will run through them while we're doing the buyer's giveaway as well. I think this is the last one. Gosh, only 9:30. We've done well tonight. This one is so cool. The big ring. Okay, I will do. So this one I've put as mid-century modern because that's where I feel it sits style-wise. The lady that I bought it from said that she'd bought a haul of 1970s jewellery, and she did have some 70s jewellery, but I felt that this was more likely 60s. I don't know what you guys think. These are like little marbles, and you can turn them. It's like the ultimate fidget necklace. I absolutely love it. It's white metal, and I've put it onto this twisted chain. It can be taken off the chain if you want to move it to a different one. That's just a pre-loved or vintage silver tone rope chain. And let me just check the length of it. It is just over 18 inches, and then it has an extension of, oh, hold on, the clasp wasn't in the right place. Let me do that again. Yes, it's just over 18, and then about 2 inches on the extension, so 18 to 20. Hi Mozzie, welcome. And this one we're starting at 16, because I would price it a lot higher in certain other online vintage shops. Nick, I wondered if you would like this one. Have you ever seen anything like it? I've never seen anything like it, and I've resisted listing it for ages because I just thought it was so cool. But yeah, it's really nice and tactile to run your fingers over. So cool. I'll be pleased for this to go. Congratulations into your collection of gorgeous glass. Thank you very much, Nick. Rerun the big ring. Where's the big ring gone? Where did I put it? Here it is. This one here. So this is the faux turquoise costume ring. It's got some plating loss on the back there, but it's just so cool. It is a bigger size. It is an X. Oh, is it finish? Yes. Yes, 60s and 70s. Well, maybe it is 70s then. I don't know. It just had that sort of mid-century feel about it to me, but I guess that probably did bleed into the 70s as well. So let me know if you find anything out about it. I'd be intrigued to know. I've never seen anything like it. Natasha likes this one. Thank you. Isn't it cool? Nobody's going to know that that's not a real turquoise and silver piece, are they? It's definitely got the look. Well, thank you very much, Natasha. We've had a very interesting mix of styles again, haven't we, tonight? I tried to sort of cover lots of different styles, so we've got something for everyone and lots of different price points and yeah, all sorts of things. So next week's show is a Halloween one, which I said before, but if you weren't here, it's going to be lots of black, silver and gemstones, a bit of purple, a bit of orange. Can't wait. The butterfly ring. Yes, I wondered if you might like that one, Aya. Where's it gone? Where has it gone? Oops. So here's the butterflies. Sterling silver. It's got a nice little maker's mark on it, which I couldn't make out either. Sarah says it looks like the length of one of your fingers. And at the moment it's an M, but it has got some adjustment either way. I wouldn't have said a huge amount of adjustment on the bigger side because you'll lose the butterflies around your finger. Although I guess that would still be cool too, wouldn't it? The Succulent Greenhouse, that's a good name. Welcome. I'm Kat, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know me. And I talk too much, as you probably noticed. But I'm basically talking to myself, aren't I? So it's better that you do than you don't. Oh yeah, fancies this one. It's got a lovely detail around the side. Sterling silver. Murderer of jewellery. Rescuer of jewellery. Thank you very much, Aya. Lovely pieces in your tray. Yes, now Lex always calls me the murderer of jewellery, but I'm my YouTube channel, if you haven't seen it, is called Jewellery Rescue. So I do cut things up, but I usually go for things that are broken or that need a new life. So there are some things this evening that haven't sold, so maybe, maybe they'll be for cutting up. This one I bought from Faith last week. It's vintage plastic. Look at the clasp. In fact, it looks quite cool like that, doesn't it? So cool. Butcher of Bling. No, these names stick. The ring by the same maker. So, I'd love to know. I can't remember if I Google Lens searched it or not. Received 4 kilos of jewellery today. Lex makes me laugh. Yeah, she's funny. She's brilliant. She sent me a huge box of broken jewellery, which is on my YouTube channel, if you haven't seen it, where I did lots of upcycling. Sorry, I read Aya's note there. Didn't show up. Oh, how frustrating. Right, I think we've run everything once. Let me just check, and then we'll do the buyer's giveaway, and then whilst that's running, I'll show you what hasn't gone in case you want me to rerun anything or show anything again. So do look through the listings. I think we have seen everything now. Also, if you think I've overpriced something and you want to give me a cheeky offer, then that's fine. I will consider it too. I am going to get the giveaway going. So if you've made a purchase this evening and you're in the UK, excuse me, please do enter the giveaway. I'm going to have some water, actually. I haven't had any water yet. It's just one parcel from Shaylee. I assumed it was one parcel and not like you hadn't just been charity shopping or something and just amassed a load of jewellery. Oh, I wonder if there's some treasure in there. Shaylee, when are you on? I haven't seen any of your shows before. I have young kids, so I do find it quite difficult to get on. They tend to be across like dinner time and bedtime for the kids. But I'll try and catch you. Will it let me? Oh, there we go. I've just dropped you a follow, so hopefully it'll alert me when you go live. Excuse me, sorry. I haven't had enough to drink this evening. So this is the buyer's giveaway. It's a really pretty mother of pearl earring, which I've upcycled into a pendant. It's all sterling silver. Ooh, Thursday evening. Okay, I'll try and get on. It's on a beautiful new silver chain, and there's a new silver jump ring. And what does it say on the back there? It's got, I think it says TM05 925 and a copyright logo. That's actually like a Mexican hallmark, but it doesn't look Mexican, does it? Anyway, so that is the buyer's giveaway. Make sure you are in it if you've made a purchase. Let me just run through the bits that haven't gone in case anybody wants me to rerun. So there was the upcycled brooch turned into a pendant on a new gold tone steel chain. The autumnal heavy fabric covered necklace, that was starting at 3, I think. Then we've got some gemstones, these beautiful banded agates with a red jasper. I think that one was a 12 stop if I remember correctly. This amazing gemstone beaded one So this one and the previous one were both dead stock 90s artisan handmade jewellery, never worn. They had tags on when I got them in. And then a beautiful brass earring which was upcycled into a pendant necklace. Don't buy that one though because I want to keep it. No, I will run it if anybody wants to run it. Sterling silver hoop earrings, which were a start price of 12. They're a fabulous size, a bit of a bargain for sterling. A little sterling cubic zirconia ring, that's a really cute one. You could pretend you're engaged with that one. Antique, probably checked glass, red. It's got a little chip there and one marker seat missing, but for its age it is still beautiful, and it's a C clasp. That one was just a start price of 4. And lava stone gemstone earrings on sterling hooks for £2. Great for Halloween. Beautiful lampwork glass beads, silver foiled on the inside with little pink roses, and Aurora Borealis beads above on new surgical steel hooks. I think those were a 6 start. I've got a minute to get through the last bits before the giveaway. Mexican sterling silver with a Mexican hallmark resin, orange resin with flowers on a sterling chain. That was a start of 15. Costume brooch, I think that was a £3 start, gold tone with sparkles. Is that the earrings, Chelsea, that were gorgeous? Love those beaded ones. This is the Newbridge silverware rhodium plated pendant. You don't have enough ears. All you need is enough, just more ears. What were we saying last week? You don't have too many rings, you just don't have enough fingers. Beautiful sterling and purple enamel on a sterling chain. Avon tiger's eye beaded gold tone necklace, and that one comes with earrings. And that takes us nicely to the buyer's giveaway. Last chance to hit the button. Good luck, everyone. It's Amanda! Yay! I think that might be your first giveaway win, is it, Amanda? Thank you very, very much. How exciting. So you have won the upcycled sterling earring necklace. Yay! Woohoo! I don't have enough necks, but still buy the pendants. The thing with pendants is you can just wear loads of them. You know, my mannequins do. I do, certainly. Oh, thank you, Amanda. That's great. I'm glad that's going to you. I've got some lovely things. Wow, just like that, we're done. Just an hour and 45 minutes. That's enough, really, isn't it, for anybody to be listening to me? Oh, France is over on YouTube. Hello, France. I'm sorry I missed your comments. From Arizona, getting hot here again. Hoping everyone has had a blessed day. Thank you very much, France, for watching. Sorry I missed your comment earlier. It's cold and horrible here. We've put the heating on today. It's been pouring with rain. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Oh, hello, Rowan. Thanks for watching. Right, last chance, everybody. Does anybody want to see anything else? It's raining here now. I do get a bit glum when autumn kicks in. I love the summer, and the spring's my favourite, really. You've got that promise of summer still to come. Okay, guys, unless anybody wants anything else, I think we will head off. Thank you very much for joining me as ever this evening and for all your lovely orders. I'll get them all packed up tomorrow and sent out to you, so hopefully you'll get them back end of the week, and can't wait to see what you think about them all. Do bookmark next week's show for the Halloween show. There's going to be all sorts of amazing things on there as well. And if you want to follow me elsewhere online, I'm Sustainabeads on Facebook, Sustainabeads UK on Instagram, and Jewellery Rescue on YouTube. Thanks, everyone. See you next time. I'll see. Oh, let me just see if there's anyone to raid into. Yeah, I can't wait for the Halloween one. No, it's all American ones that it's suggesting me. So I will just say goodbye. Thanks again, guys. Take care.